So if you live in Japan, you notice something that is the government's reaction to the COVID-19 pandemic is slowly, very slowly accelerating. And the government is now talking about providing vaccination to young people as well. So far, the vaccination has focused on over 65 years old, the elderly. But now the government says that because vaccination is apparently effective to prevent the spread of the virus, they are willing to provide vaccination for the younger generations, and so that they would probably start vaccination in June. And so this is quite interesting, and this is quite typical of the Japanese government. They are really slow, and they cannot really easily go beyond the red tapes. But once they start something, they gradually, very gradually accelerate, and they do a rather, really stuffy but excellent job of that. So it reminds me of the old fable of the tortoise and the hare. The Japanese government can't ever behave like the hare, a rabbit, but they can, move inch by inch like a tortoise, and you would complain that it's too slow and too little too slow, too little too late. But then, before you notice it, they are doing this really, incredible.
Distance 6.
So that was my running application going off. So they do this really slow accumulation of paperwork, and presto, you have this threshold over which you notice that the government is, after all, doing these things, and then you're taken by surprise. That's typically Tokyo. That's typically the Tokyo government. So you never know. Wow, Japan might finish vaccination in a few months. I don't know. Maybe not in time for the Olympics, but maybe in time for the Beijing Olympics, for sure. And it appears that the government is going ahead with the Tokyo Olympics and Paralympics games anyway. So, yeah, as a Tokyo resident, I'm used to this, way of doing things. But now, this time again, it seems to be happening. The tortoise overtaking the hare in vaccination and other stuff. The reaction to COVID-19, and that is Tokyo government for you. Very typical, very typical.